Did you know that I write books?
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Berry. Welcome to the StudioJake vidcast where I talk about all things pop culture. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast and consider becoming a channel member. Did you know that I write books? Yes, it might come as a surprise since I only mention it once every video during my outro. However, I just wanted to remind you, especially with holidays coming up, you might have a birthday coming up, you might have a bookworm in your life who you don't know what to get them. Listen, try my books. They are written with enough depth that if you're an adult, you can enjoy them, but there's nothing gratuitous in them so that you can share it with your kids if they're 12 and older. You can read right along with them. Up first, I've got Cacophony. This was my very first published novel. It is a supernatural thriller. It involves a group of demons called the Grigori who are sent to a town in Texas to conquer it, but God sends a group of archangels to stop them. However, the faith of the town folk is starting to wane a little bit, so the demons have the upper hand. You will enjoy this a great deal. If you're a fan of other supernatural type stories, for instance, stuff written by Frank Peretti or C.S. Lewis, this is the one for you. It is heavily influenced by people who have gone before me, but also I write it in my own unique style. I really think that you will enjoy it. I'm very proud of this book. By the way, my wife did the cover art for it. Now, my publishing company did the lettering, but my wife actually made the image for me. She is a digital artist and she did a fantastic job and she's super cute. The first in my Dark Army trilogy, this is The Seven Royals, All Good Things. It follows a group of your favorite fairy tale characters who have to unite to take on a terrifying mage and a lonely despot who have conquered their kingdom. So you've got Jasher, who is actually based on Joshua from the Bible. You've got Philip Hansel, who is kind of the Prince Charming archetype combined with Hansel from Hansel and Gretel. You've got Talia, who is the Sleeping Beauty. You've got Connor, who is a buccaneer of old. You've got Rapunzel from, of course, the story of Rapunzel. You've got James, the brave woodsman, and, of course, Belle from Beauty and the Beast. They all have to come together and unite to save their kingdoms from the dark army of Fabius Thorn. Book 2 of the Seven Royals is Breaking the Stars. It follows those same characters as they're taking on the Wicker Man, who is an evil mage who has taken command of the Dark Army and is planning on stealing these zodiac seals that will increase his power. They have to stop him before it's too late. And listen, the third book in this trilogy will be coming soon. I have an announcement coming up. Hopefully, it'll be done by 2025. That's what I'm aiming for. And it is going to be exciting because it explores what happens if the Dark Army breaks a law of magic. Last but certainly not least, we have Blessed Child. This is my latest novella. It is a fantasy romance and it's detached from the Seven Royals. It's standalone and it follows an elf princess named Corincy who her husband has recently passed away. Her husband was a human. And if you're familiar with elf mythology, typically when a human and an elf have a child, the child gets to choose immortality or mortality when they reach puberty. However, they are shocked to find that the princess is giving birth to a human before the baby is even born. This causes strife within her kingdom, so her father is forced to hire a knight who is disgraced, but he is doing his best to go on the path of redemption. It's a story of courage under fire, of faith, and it is life affirming. I really think you will enjoy this. Pick this up, you will love it. And like I said, all of my novels are written in a way where adults can enjoy them, but there's nothing gratuitous with them. So if your kids are 12 and up, you can read right along with them. It's a great family activity. My family used to do that when my sister and I were kids, and we always had fun doing it. We would always pick a book and we would all read it together, and it was fun. And I wrote these with that in mind. Now, if you'd like to get to know my writings before purchasing one of these books, which, by the way, all my books are available on Amazon. Buy them, leave me a 5-star review. It really helps out small indie creators like myself. However, if you're like, I'd like to try something before I commit to a book purchase, I totally understand. Head on over to my locals community. The link is in the description of this video. You can read my short stories. So I've got 2 short stories there. I have The Calm in the Snow, which is about a minister who discovers that the graveyard in the back of his church seems to be haunted by a ghost that jingles keys a lot. Also, there's Bored, which is a horrifying story. It's my first kind of delve into horror. I really think you will like it. It's about a woman who has an affair with a man who is way more than he seems. And of course, I have my satirical poem, 10 Little Soy Boys. I hope you check that out as well. But those are ways you can test the waters with my writing style. Once again, I've got Blessed Child, I've got Cacophony, I've got The Seven Royals, All Good Things, I've got The Seven Royals, Breaking the Stars, all available on Amazon. Head on over, purchase it. And I just want to reiterate, please leave me a 5-star review. It really helps me out. I want to continue to write amazing books, and I really hope that you get some enjoyment out of them. Thank you so much for watching today. If you liked that video, give it a like, share it out to all your friends, leave me a comment to what you think, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast, and consider becoming a channel member. I already mentioned my locals community, but besides reading my short stories there, you can also click on the link to it. You can sign up for a subscription to support me, or you can send my articles, tips. I post daily articles there, and even some exclusive ones that are just for the locals community. Head on over to my website, StudioJakeMedia.com. You can sign up for free, and there are no ads. Just type in your email address, and you will get a daily article, sometimes more, but at least a daily review or some commentary, maybe even a listicle. I really think you will enjoy it. Now, I've already mentioned my books, so I hope you do purchase one or all of them for a friend or for a family member. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.